So we're gonna talk to these guys. Come up with a new plan. Can we talk to Ilmo first? Wait, where'd he go?
Need to find the key.
I heard him say brother. He's somewhere else too? Is he out here? Oh, here he is.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Yaku was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
That's what I figured. They aren't that bad. I figured it. So why go after Outwell and Wake? That's what I'm thinking. They knew, like, you know, it wasn't really him. That's why they wanted to stop him.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
So he didn't know he was Scratch. He just figured everything that comes out of the lake is evil, which has technically been the case. That's why they wanted to kill him.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
Don't need to go over all this again.
Oh, because we finished it. Scratch or Wake? Where is Wake? Wake's the dark place. So I'm assuming Scratch wanted the clicker so he could, you know, fucking get rid of it so he could, you know, do shit. Elmo's never heard of Scratch.
Huh.
Gold found Wake's pages inside, taking to believe he was the cause. Cult of the Tree targeted people already corrupted.
Think Saga.
Ritual was meant to destroy Taken, not make them. Some of those you need manuscripts to figure out. NPC brought powerful light arrays to subdue the Taken.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
Staff and sheriffs. Alright.
Scratch's wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle. You said it, Anderson.
Boondoggle.
It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Doing profile Scratch? Interesting.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That
Still
was a
don't know.
mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
Yeah.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files.
Hey.
Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team. The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
Okay.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
I did pick up a lot of info, so let's see if we can add him into the case board. Casey. have something for this? I do. Maybe when I took a break.
Nah.
Just like, nah.
I know what is real and what isn't. A megalomaniac writer can't make me doubt that. I have more family than I even knew. And I need to protect them all.
Is case closed? Not yet. It is.
Investigating the story's lies led me to a family I didn't know I had. Or was finding them part of the story too. Maybe it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Give us some clue.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Mr. Wake, you have been taken into the FBC custody. There is a force you don't understand at present. It's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants... Go. Or was I? It wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. You feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We're all aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure this nuts research, blah, blah, blah. Mission light switch, where's it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you're under custody. You're not fucking listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Fuck you. Let me fucking out of here. Okay.
Wake isn't the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
Redacted and redacted, both present during the reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger's a former actress in Bright Falls resident who immigrated from the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake. Yes, we do know that. That was from the first game. Shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. Shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Wait, was there more here? No.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Yeah, that we already know. Oops.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Utility. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord. The severed cord is still attached. Eyewitnesses account suggests that the team possesses the ability to alter reality. The changes being based on redacted when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Praising the item's effects from the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for the recurring Oz in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, blah blah blah. Recorded material from Director Hartman after being a blank have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn the fictional writing into reality. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of that effect are. Conclusion, light switch is possibly an OOP, but the team cannot confusedly blah blah blah. Add it to the case board. It's gonna go... What is this one? Clicker's abilities. Clicker.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Those we can't do yet. I think we have more, don't we? Jagger.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Oh, we're gonna profile the fucking tour again. Oops, profile. We can profile a few people. Okay.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
Scared or taken?
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yapko. We are going hunting. Cult of the tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yapko. A job half done isn't done at all.
It's because they got spotted by the
Nightingale
couple.
became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Yep.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker to make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Unless she's gonna see like the photos come through the shoebox or whatever they put it, and then she's gonna put the clicker in there to give it to him. Because that could happen.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was. Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No! I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Okay. Back to the case board.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
How to rescue him. Cauldron Lake. Nightingale. Wait, what? I just want this one out of star. That's off for later, okay. Well, that's all that info. Oops.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. Definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Okay. Guess we'll come up with a plan. How to resolve Wake.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff.
Oops.
Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Right? The question is though is how is she gonna do that? Maybe she can have them like write a song or something. Something you think they would have done like a long time ago. Yeah, there's only 3 in chapter 6 and I'm still messed up. What was I doing? I wanted a clicker.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Case solved? No? Maybe? He's good to go yet? Nope. Okay.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
This new shit. Or I already read this. I already read that. Did I read that?
So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back.
Point of no
We have
return?
it all figured out?
Can't read that. It's too bright. This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will I can't read it. My light's blocking it. Will be exploring and traveling to other areas will be unavailable. We choose to continue. I'm assuming that's what it says. I mean, can I technically go back to Wake or no? Hold on, let's not do this yet.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
I will. I want to see, because I know when we went to Alan's Wakes, to the dark place, we put in the photos, Alice's photos, and it immediately sent us back here. So I thought we had to do this, but maybe. Is there a room here? In a janitor closet. Let me see. I did miss a moose head, or not moose head, deer head, I think. I'm sure you're going to the end game, unless it's in the very last area of the game. In Cauldron Lake, which I guess it could be. We're going to the lake house. I just want to see if it actually lets me go back to the dark place for Alan.
It's empty. There's nothing.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here.
Anyway, that one I did. Yeah. Let's do a real save. Alright, so we're still going to the apartment with him. There is still more with him, so we'll probably do the rest of his stuff before we go back to Saga. That's going to tell us, oh, this is going to take us to the end of the game.
No. The building was condemned. Closed up. Something was wrong. Something was missing. I had to get inside.
Is there another way in, though? I don't know there's another way into this building. Well, not this way there isn't.
It was locked from the other side.
Shit. Yeah, I don't think this is the way I want to go. This just takes me here. I don't think there's another way in. Maybe this is it. Shoebox, break room. I have a feeling we're gonna come back here anyways, though, when we do proportion. And I could be wrong, though. Oh, just kill me. We'd start back where we started. Maybe I'll just reload and not do this end of this. Because I'm assuming if we can't get into the apartment like we're supposed to, maybe we can't do the rest of his yet. I can't warp out of this spot either, which sucks, but... Just gonna try to go around that way.
It's closed. No. The building was condemned. Closed up. Something was wrong. Something was missing. I had to get inside.
You know what I need to find is where his fucking shotgun is. I can't go that way.
The story determined where I could go and where I couldn't.
Alright, so I'm assuming we can't go in here yet. Alright, I guess we'll go to the talk show. Is the closet there? Get it OD Diner as in Oh Dear Diner. That's
The door wouldn't budge.
fantastic. Bro, I need a room where I can get the fuck out of here. Here we go. I definitely do think I missed a shotgun though in this area. Hopefully I don't need it. I went way too far. I mean, I haven't even picked up any shotgun ammo though, have I? You know what I have? Ooh. You know what? Something tells me maybe I should get it. Just to be safe. Shit. I think I will go get the shotgun. I just looked up to see where it was. So I mean, if I do happen to have like a boss fight with him, it would definitely be much better if I had the shotgun. Actually, right here. This is basically what we would have found it the second time we came here. We were going for the hotel. Is this right? Oh, you know what? I think I want to be higher. I want to be on top of... Yeah, okay, hold on. Hopefully there's a way for me to get to the roof from here. Hopefully I know how to get back there. Might have to go all around the long way to get back to it, honestly. It's actually where the bar was on the roof. Just need to find a way to get to it. It's leading me out there, I hope. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Fuck me. Oh, wow, it's right there. I didn't even see it. All I do is turn the fucking light off. Inventory full, dude. Fuck. What do you mean full? Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to hold any fucking health items, bro. Alright, there we go. Now I'm happy. So you couldn't even see it on here. You would have to actually turn the light off to grab it. I don't think I ever turned the light off in here. That's why I missed it. And from the looks of it, he does get another inventory, more inventory slots. I just never found chest with it in there. All right, now we can let's even go back to Saga because it doesn't look like we can move forward with him. Looks like that's why it sent us back after we put the pictures in, because that was like it for him for now. I'm sure the end game's gonna send us back here with him. But since we can't go into the tower and that's where we want to go, I guess just go back to Saga. The whole reason I knew this dude had one is because with the edition that I bought, it comes with like the DLC and stuff. Oh, I forgot about that. I gotta do the DLC for it too after we finish the playthrough. Although only one of them is out right now. Oh shit, out right now. There's skins for the weapons or for the shotguns. I knew he had one. I just didn't know where it was. See, that's why it was a little design on it. Alright, we can go back now. And besides the last deer, which who knows where the hell that is, I think I'm good. I mean, there are still more rhymes and stuff to do, especially in the water area. But I'm pretty happy with what I've done.
We better be heading out. Nothing left of.
I think we will just go back to the station, talk to Estevez. And we'll go towards the end game. I don't know how long the end game is going to be, that's the only thing. I mean, I have time to do it right now unless my son wakes up. But we will see. Does that sign say open? Alright. Let's do real save, even though I think it's going to make me do one anyways. And we move on with the end game.